Hi guys, it's Dave in Real Life Football and welcome to this football teams you forgot or probably didn't know was in the English Premier League. Yes, this is volume 2. We looked at Barnsley in the first video. We are still in Barnsley, but we are going to look at 5 other clubs from the Yorkshire area that have been in the English Premier League. Obviously we all know about Leeds United, so we won't be covering anything to do with them, but here are the other teams that you probably forgot about, and the first one is Sheffield United. They was in the first ever Premier League season, lasting for 2 years. And that was between 92 to 94. Brian Deane at this moment also was the first ever footballer to score in the Premier League. Yes, on the opening day, he scored the first ever Premier League goal. So there you go. That's a fun little fact for you. Best ever position in the top flight was 9th position in the Premier League. They would have further appearances in the Premier League in 2006-2007 season. Another dip off back into the relegation zone, but they did come back in 2019 and lasted till 2021. They had 5 seasons in the top flight of football. As far as like trophies go, they had 1 championship win, held 4 FA Cups, and also 1 Division 2 championship and Division 4, which was the old Division 4 from back before the Premier League and Championship started. And they have 1 Charity Shield. And a little bit of fun, they've also got the Champions of Great Britain in 1898. So there you go, that is Sheffield United. We now move on to their neighbours. Sheffield Wednesday had a bit more of a successful time in the Premier League, lasting a fantastic 8 years. A fantastic run, what led from the inaugural Premier League season, which was 1992. They got up to the year 2000 before they was eventually relegated. So yeah, they had a fantastic run in the English Premier League. Highest position was number 7. Their history and trophies is won 4 Division 1 championships, 5 Division 2, 3 FA Cups and 1 League Cup and 1 Charity Shield. The first division and second division were both in the old tournament, so yeah, before the Premier League and Championship. As you can see in the footage, we're on a very busy street now. This is where all the main pubs are in Barnsley, so it's going to get a little bit leery. So we've got to be careful on what we're doing. The next club is Huddersfield Town. They had 2 seasons in the Premier League, 1 in 2017, 2018 season. They made it for 2 years straight. Highest position 16, but they did get relegated. Their roll call is this is all old. Division 1, 3 titles. Old Division 2, 1 title, 1 FA Cup win and 1 Community Shield. I think we all remember Huddersfield in the Premier League, but in case you didn't know, and there's a Marilyn Monroe mosaic on the side of the wall. Barnsley just never stops surprising me. We're walking down this main street anyway. We've got to be careful because there's a guy here that's a little bit drunk. Like I said, this is a Saturday night as well. So this is where it's a little bit loud. There's certainly people around getting a little bit leery, a little bit drunk. As we go and look at the next team, which is Bradford City, the lowest team down on this list. They are currently in the first division. Actually managed by Mark Hughes, who was the first winner of the Premier League era with Manchester United. So there's another fun fact for you. This video full of fun facts. Bradford City managed to stay in the Premier League for 2 seasons. Highest position was 17th. Sadly, they did get relegated the following season. They did stop Liverpool getting Champions League football as they survived their first season in the Premier League. Their roll call, Old Division 2 Championship, 1 Division 3 Championship. They've won the FA Cup once. So far all the teams have FA Cup victories. as we go down further. And our last team on the list is Hull City AFC. Hull City, probably you would have remembered these guys in the Premier League. They had stayed there for 5 seasons, all a bit sporadic. They first made the debut in 2008, 2009. They lasted 2 seasons before getting relegated. Then they popped back up again in 2013. Lasted 2 seasons again before having another drop off. Then they came up for the last time in 2016-2007. Highest position was 16th, and they have won 4 Division 3 titles. Sadly, no FA Cup victory for Hull City, but yeah, they're obviously out of this list of teams. Sheffield United look like they will be coming back up to the Premier League next season. They're currently in 2nd position in the Championship. Sheffield Wednesday are top of the 1st Division, so they look like they will be making their way back into the Championship. Bradford not doing too well in Division 1, unfortunately. A bit further down, Barnsley, do you care to mention on the first video, we're in the playoff places. So yeah, looking good for these Yorkshire clubs, to be fair. Some of these, at least Sheffield United could be back in the Premier League. I don't know if that would be to replace Leeds United. Hopefully not, and we can have 2 Yorkshire teams representing in the Premier League. But as we walk down this like cobble street, this is really cool. There's 2, like an Irish pub up there. This kind of unusual street in Barnsley. It's a little bit out of the way and a bit strange considering what we've seen already. But yeah, there is a little passageway what we're going to go through. So yeah, there are the 5 English Yorkshire teams in the Premier League that you probably didn't know or forgot about. So yeah, obviously we're going to continue this video. I kind of want to show you what's going off as we turn around this corner and look at this. It's certainly getting a gathering, isn't she? She bent over trying to do a boot, and she's got spectatorship there. She's even struggling. She's even complaining that she's struggling. Look at that. Amazing what you catch on camera, isn't it? That's really cool. Me and my daughter usually go down here as well. It's like a little area by side of like, I'd like to say a performance area, like a theatre here in Barnsley. It's not been open for ages. I think they are doing work on it. But this at the back used to be a little display area, but look, there's a bit of construction still going off, and that is that building there. It's like a civic centre thing, but we did got a little bit trapped there trying to get footage, so I have to walk backwards. And we can see in there some people playing pool. We're going to stick with this. There is a reason why this was filmed a couple of weeks ago. Obviously, there is something that goes off, but obviously we're going to continue it to the end. As we can see, this is now like become a bit of a construction site, which is a shame because we would have gone down there and shown you some of the stuff what was going off. Some of them signs down there, quite funny. But it's life. We're going to move down this side street and head towards a familiar thing, what we saw in a previous video, which is the Barnsley bus station, which is right down here in the distance. But I thought we'll keep with it. We've seen this sign before on a post or two, and there is like lots of construction, obviously. Lots of gravel, lots of stuff going off. And there's still some shops down here, a lot of beauty shops down here, and we've got this procession of cars, won't they? Kind of freaky. But like I say, we've walked down here, and this in the far distance you can see some people coming up. They're gonna cause a few problems. You'll see in a minute, guys. You will see in a minute. But I've been Dave in Real Life Football. You guys have been awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And just stick around to the end. It's going to be worth it. I'll catch you in a few. Bye for now. Hello? I'm not videoing you guys, so don't worry about it. Whatever you say, Paul.
yeah, as you saw there at the end of the video, idiots of Barnsley, obviously drunk or off their heads on smack. It's kind of what happens when you are faced with somebody with a camera in open space. Yeah, I was not doing anything wrong, as you saw in the footage. I didn't get them on camera, I didn't get their faces, but yet still, because I was filming, they didn't know how to react. The girl, in fairness, did do it responsibly, but then yeah, there's always one idiot that had to open his mouth right at the very end. He called me a nonce. I mean, yeah, it's not like I was filming kids or anything, there was nobody there other than them. What I think to come out with, obviously druggy buggers. I try not to swear, but I think I already have. Yeah, but if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's not how I wanted to end the video, but it's interesting, isn't it? When you're out in the public and you're filming, that's the kind of reaction that you get from the general public. It's kind of weird, isn't it? But yeah, if you like this kind of video, please slap a like on it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.